welcome to CAGcast episode number 545. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's also had a leak at Walmart, Wombat.
What? Did I miss something?
Shipwreck, did you get it?
I got it. Wombat peas at Walmart.
Right. You didn't hear about the
I've
Walmart
never had-
leak? The big E3 Walmart leak? You missed
No.
you missed that?
What?
I guess.
What are you doing on social media?
Well, you'll learn about it later in the show.
I guess when we get to it, I'll find out about it when you
Cool.
like a listener. Yeah, no, I was not. I'm honestly not keeping abreast of much news about things, at the actual E3 event since I won't be there.
Oh,
so.
well, get ready. Hold on to your seatbelts, Wombat.
Too good for E3.
I am too good for E3. You know, it's funny. My wife asked me today. She's like, "Are you going to E3 or not?"
What?
Like, are you crazy? Are you a crazy person? So
She thought you were going to E3?
she just didn't. She had this moment where I guess age. I'll call it age.
She just wanted to say.
She forgot.
What was that, Ship?
Nothing?
I did not say anything.
Sorry, I thought I heard you.
I guess she forgot. I mean, I don't know.
She just wanted to say E3, I think.
I guess so. I'm trying to figure that out. I will say this much: my house right now is currently strewn is the word I'm going to use, with pieces of a loft bed that we bought for my son that has to be put together. Just pieces everywhere right now.
You should take some pictures and share that.
How about I build it and then take some pictures?
I have a feeling you're going to regret not hiring somebody to build this for you.
I actually said it, well, because it's technically not too late, but my wife's like, no, we could do it. You and I will do it. It'll be great. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. It'll be great. I mean, I've built furniture before. It's not like I've never done that before.
With your wife?
But, yeah.
Seems like a good way to get a speedy divorce. It's like,
So
stop off at
I mean,
IKEA.
the swing set in the backyard is still standing, so,
And you're still married.
and we're still married.
So there goes that theory. All right. After some very not failed, but inferior craftsmanship from my IKEA assemblies, I decided that I should probably just leave this to the professionals.
I don't disagree with you. And, again, I'm sort of flip-flopping on the whole scenario, but we'll see what happens. I will say, first I'll say hello to Shipwreck. Hello, Shipwreck.
I can put together furniture.
I bet you can. See, that doesn't surprise me.
It's not that hard.
Well, you're an engineer, though.
Right, and they give you instructions.
They give you instructions, and there aren't that many pieces. I mean, yes, it's a loft bed, so it's not like it's like a flat bed frame, but still.
I just remember buying a dresser from IKEA, and it took me 5 hours or something like that. And then
that seems crazy.
What's that? But it was a
seems
dresser. It was
crazy.
a big dresser. It was very tall. So there were like a lot of drawers to put together. It was just like there was a lot of shit to put together. And probably I had to undo it a few times because I probably fucked it up. And I remember at the end of the 5 hours or however long it took, it was like pretty wobbly. So even after all that, it still sucked. And there was no way.
I feel like that's that's your problem and not IKEA's.
I get it. So, Ship, you said you could put together furniture, but Ty asked me at dinner tonight if you could build a barbecue.
Build a barbecue?
Yeah, not assemble a
what do you
barbecue.
mean?
I mean, like engineer and build it.
I guess I could, but why would I? I don't know how to like weld and stuff.
Okay, so that's a no.
So I would have to cheat
Learn.
on that.
You'd have to learn
Yeah.
or hire somebody.
Right.
I guess you
Or
could.
feel
Yeah,
like
that
learning to
counts, though.
weld.
If you hired a guy to weld, that still counts as you building a barbecue.
I guess.
Well, ask
Barbecues,
the
you could just
listeners.
go to a store and buy one of those.
He knows that,
Yep.
but he is trying to.
And they're not that hard to put together.
I think he's trying to just gauge how close you are to Tony Stark. I think
Oh, okay.
that I don't know that for sure, but that's now that I think
Because
about
Tony
it.
Stark's making a lot of barbecues.
I don't know why. Well, we just bought a barbecue. Maybe that's why he asked.
Oh, okay. That's why he's got it on it.
Yeah, it's coming next week.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Good.
And I don't have to put it together because it came with free assembly.
Nice.
How's that outdoor speaker treating you, Shipwreck?
It's good. I've got my whole outdoor setup now.
Because that was a good Target clearance find.
Yes, Target has Alltech Lansing Sonic Boom speakers, I think is what they're
They're
called.
called "Your Neighbors Are Calling the Police Now" speakers.
Yes. They're
Not in his neighborhood.
my neighbors are they're fine.
They're deaf.
They're not that close. They're kind of close, but not to where it would be a problem. But there's these pretty big, large portable speakers. I would guess, I don't know, they're probably about 12 to 16 inches tall, somewhere in that range, and they charge. So they have lithium-ion battery. They're like 50 hours worth of charge on this thing.
It's like basically a big battery and a speaker attached to it.
Yeah, and you can like charge your cell phones and everything off of it. It's got Bluetooth.
Oh, that's cool.
You can actually plug in. It has to be, if you're going to do this, it has to be plugged in. But you can actually plug in 2 other like just normal size plug things if you need to power something else off of it.
Weird, but cool.
But yeah, I'm using it with. It was on sale for 50% off at Target. It was normally $200. It was $100.
That's not bad.
No, and you can link up to 50 of these things together.
Well, you should have looked for more.
Right, my Target only had one.
Oh.
There's more Targets in Ohio than that one.
If I can just go to 50 more Targets.
You could move your house 10 feet backwards if you play them all at the same time.
Right. But it's got like it sounds nice. It's not like the best speaker I've ever heard, but for what it's doing, it's pretty good. And so I have a 100-inch portable screen that I can set up in my backyard now. I tweeted out a picture of it earlier, and I also have a Pico projector.
Is that like one of those portable?
Yeah, it's a little portable, can run for 2 hours on a charge. In that I can just plug my iPad or iPhone, whatever, into that. It takes HDMI, but you can also just do that. And yeah, backyard movies.
That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Enjoy.
Good.
I found a good clearance find in Target this week too. So
What was it?
but not
Don't leave us
not a
hanging.
speaker. I got ready for this 1,000 thread count sheets.
That's too many. It's too many threads.
The Star Wars ones.
It's funny. My wife yelled at me on Saturday night that we needed new sheets. Yelled is also a strong word.
Suggested in a reasonable
Suggested.
way.
Yes, so I was in Target and they had sheets, and as a joke, I sent her the picture of the Avengers sheets. They make queen size Avengers sheets, which I thought was interesting in itself. So I snapped that picture and texted it to my wife and said, "How about these?" And she called me. Then she yelled.
You really thought you were going to get them?
Yeah, I'm like, I was kidding. That was a joke. And then I was looking. They had 1,000 thread count sheets marked down from $150 to $42.
So when you lie naked on them, does it feel like you're an Egyptian pharaoh?
They feel almost like silk.
Is it too slippery though?
Not
No,
quite. But not quite. I'd never had 1,000 thread count sheets. I think the most I ever had before this was 300.
Shit, like a peasant.
So, yeah, exactly. Like, what kind of loser am I that I only have these 300 thread count sheets when there's 1,000 thread count sheets right there?
Shit.
So, I figured I had to give them a shot. We just put them on the bed, though, for the first time tonight. So, let's get the show over with so I could go masturbate in my new
It's disgusting.
sheets.
Break those sheets in.
I can't even make a joke because I threw up.
Because I already did.
threw up in
that
my
joke
mouth.
was good enough. That was a good
Target's
enough
good.
joke.
I like Target.
Mhm.
Yes. I also like Target. I got a new gaming monitor. It hasn't actually come yet. It's coming tomorrow. But I bought this. I was on Best Buy and I saw that they were selling this 27-inch Acer Predator 1440p monitor with G-Sync. And it was a refurb, but it was only $430. And those things are normally like $800. So I bought it. And it's got like the high refresh rate, which I've never experienced before. So I'm excited to check it out, and I'll let you know about it next week. And in preparation for that, I bought one of those monitor arms, so that just clamp to your desk, so you don't have to have your monitor on a stand. It just swivels and all that shit. So I bought one to test out with one of my current monitors, and they're like $30 on Amazon, and they're fantastic. Really, it's amazing. I think I paid like $20 for this like plastic stand that it's standing on now. And I could have had this high-tech arm thing. So, yeah. I think we got to end the show so we can do the Avengers spoiler show. It's